Welcome to week 29. This week we are making our way down the coast. If you spot an animal, please comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. And this week we find some more big things and we head to the Gemfields to do some more prospecting. Yes, we do love digging for gems and shiny things. Before we left the coast and headed out to the Gemfields, we travelled from Cape Hillsborough to Mackay, and in Mackay we stayed at another Big Four caravan park, and we also had a pie at the best pie place in Queensland apparently. Also we went to the Mackay show. Like any regional agricultural show, it is quite expensive. But before we had all that fun, we visited the must-do spot of Finch Hatton Gorge. This is one of those must-see places you need to add to your list. Righto, Finch Hatton Gorge is an absolute must-do rainforest destination. Now, I cannot pronounce these things very well, so here goes. It is located in the Unjela National Park. I'll put a little label. So it is 70 kilometres west of Mackay. So you can see tropical rainforests, beautiful waterways, crystal clear creeks and swimming holes. There is an abundance of wildlife, bird life, bugs, spectacular views and amazing trees to explore. I highly recommend viewing this place. One of the main reasons we decided to visit here was to look out for another wildlife creature we have yet to see in the wild. We were here to see or find the platypus. We did find it. It is very hard to take a video or a photo, but we do have some, so try and see if you can see it in the murky water. What an experience. Another thing to tick off the list of the wildlife in the wild that we have seen. See, can you see him? How cute is this little guy? So on our journey across Australia, the only thing we haven't seen in the wild is a wombat or an echidna. We have definitely seen everything else. Look at this little guy saying hello, and his friend the platypus or platypi. Look at them, all these little creatures in the water. As we are in sugarcane territory, it does smell like molasses out here. We did pass a factory that uses molasses and a whole bunch of other stuff to make feed for livestock, so it's liquid livestock supplements. Was a bit smelly, was a bit interesting. We did a nice drive around Mackay, just looking at what was on offer, the housing, the industry, just getting a general feel for the place. But the stench of molasses was a little bit overpowering. So, if anyone is a history buff, you will know that there was, more to the point, a famous Australian that lived out in Mackay back in the day, Dame Nellie Melba. If you know who that person is, please comment below. We are staying at the Mackay Marine Tourist Park. They do have mini golf, so of course if you've been following along, you know we cannot pass up a game of mini golf. Great laughs, great fun, a few tantrums as there always is, but hey, who loves a round of mini golf? Do you call it mini golf or putt-putt? So of course we are road schooling the kids. We have been slacking off of late and just relaxing at resorts and not doing much schoolwork. So we are in sugarcane territory. So we went to the Sarina Sugar Shed so the kids could learn all about the production of sugar. You can watch sugarcane being crushed in a working miniature mill. You can learn how sugar is transformed into rum, liqueur and cane spirit. You can taste freshly crushed ginger. Let me try that one again. You can taste friendly. No. Okay, take 3. Freshly crushed sugar cane juice. See here, that's what the kids are doing. And for the adults, they can try Sarina rum. I swear I haven't been drinking. The kids absolutely loved the fairy floss coming straight from the sugar. Righto, we've had a few run-ins with cane toads. Mackay is home to the big cane toad. The kids absolutely love cane toads. Maybe it had something to do with cane toad racing in Port Douglas. Go find the video about that fun and games we had. So of course the boys had to snap up some photos with the big cane toad. While we're on the road school bandwagon, we took the boys out to Hay Point Coal Terminal so that they can see one of the world's busiest but it's one of the world's busiest coal export ports. Coal arrives by long freight trains from Central Queensland mines. Then the massive bulk carriers are loaded via conveyor belts extending several kilometres offshore. This plays a major role in Queensland's economy and global steel production. We had a chat with the boys about this. Was a very important lesson for them. This is just another fun way to do road schooling. Now, let's stop worrying about road schooling and let's have some fun and burn some money at the Mackay Agricultural Show. This was really expensive, but we had so much fun. Looks like the boys had lots of fun. I certainly was not going to join them on their adventure. That's all up to them. We walked around the show, had a look at the displays. Of course, the boys went on some rides. Lots of fun had by all. It was nice to be part of a agricultural show out in a country town. One of those must-do life experiences, I suppose. Of course, every show, fair, fete thing has a haunted house. Once again, I left the boys up to their own devices. I wanted no part in this. The boys love roller coasters, fast rides, going up and down. My oldest loves going round in circles. Check this one out. Yep, that certainly made me feel sick from the ground. The boys also love bumper cars. They are crazy little hoos. For those of our family who are watching, knows all about what this sign means to us. So after all our adventures in Mackay, it was time to say goodbye to the coast for a little bit, and we headed out west to the Gemfields. So we drove from Mackay to the Gemfields, which is about 415 kilometres. It's a little chilly out here at night time and first thing in the morning. So out at the Gemfields, we are staying at a caravan park in Anakie. At the caravan park, you can mine for sapphires. They give you a bag of gems and you just wheedle your way through until you find some interesting rocks that you would like to keep. Lots of fun and entertainment for the kids. There's also the little green lorikeets that you can feed. They are quite friendly, and the boys had lots of fun feeding the birds, saying hello to all the birds, and fossicking for sapphires. Lots of fun had by all. Certainly did keep the boys entertained. Fossicking at Anakie is one of the best family-friendly adventures out in Queensland. Anakie is the oldest town in the Central Queensland Sapphire Gemfields. It is where sapphires were first discovered in 1873. Today, visitors can visit here because it is a designated gemstone fossicking area. You can find blue sapphires, green ones, yellow and parti coloured sapphires. You can find the occasional ruby if you strike it lucky. Do you need a fossicking license? Yes, you do. You can get these from reception. Reception has everything that you need to have a fun day fossicking. Have fun. The boys have been missing Miss Moo, so we had FaceTime with her. And while we're out here, of course, we had to find the big gem. And there was a tree full of butterflies near the big gem. How cool is that? The Sapphire Gemfields cover around 900 square kilometres, making them the largest sapphire-bearing area in the southern hemisphere. The sapphires that can be found here come in a remarkable range of colours. They truly are a magical thing if you can find one. Our boys just found little tiny sparkly gems. They were happy with their findings. Nothing to write home about. We certainly didn't strike it rich, but we all had fun, and we not only fossicked at the caravan park, we went out into one of the designated areas and had a little go. Lots of fun, had by all. Here is their little bags of treasure. How cool. They were so happy to take them. To little kids, this means a lot. Apart from mining for gems, another must-do out here is to visit the Anakie railway station. It is one of the oldest railway stations in Queensland. It was built on the 15th of March 1884 as part of the railway extension from Emerald into Western Queensland. Righto, more big things. The big artwork, the big ring. The big artwork is just located in some random field out here. Pretty cool. Actually, it's known as the Big Easel. It is in emerald. It stands 25 metres tall. It displays a giant reproduction of Vincent van Gogh's Sunflowers. So the next few photos or sections of this video are just about showing our journey through Emerald and Anakie and the Gemfields and the things that we did. You know, catching up for a drink, finding some funny minions. The boys thought these were cool. Seeing these massive freight trains out here. They are really long. I think they are full of coal. I'm not 100% sure what's in these things. If anyone knows, please comment below. They were pretty fascinating to see. Have not seen freight trains this long before. They went 4 miles or kilometres, depending which terminology you would like to use. So after the Gemfields, we made our way back towards the coast and we headed to Rockhampton. One of the places that we visited in Rockhampton was Kershaw Gardens. It is now home to the world first supersphere. Standing at over 9 metres high, the incredible playpiece is visible from the main highway. It's renamed as Wyatt's Wonder. Webb Playpiece was originally designed for New York Central Park and is a world first for playground technology. The colourful 5-level piece is bursting with play value. It has 4 sides at varying heights and tunnels running through and underneath the sphere. Kids can make their way up the sphere through various obstacles including ropes, ladders, swings and hammocks. Thank you, Google. Thanks for joining us. Next week marks 30 weeks on the road. How fun does that sound? Please comment below if you've spotted an animal. We do have a fun fact with you. If you've been following on from the beginning, thank you for hanging out this long. I'm not sure where we're heading for week 30. We've been going inland, down the coast, up the coast. So who knows? Stay tuned to find out.